So if you saw part 1, you know how Mrs. Thompson treated me when I had asthma attacks. But what happened next was the moment everything finally exploded. It was a Monday morning. I already felt sick walking into her classroom. The air was dusty, my chest felt tight, and my inhaler was almost empty. Halfway through the lesson, she suddenly announced a surprise essay test. No warning, no notes. Just, you have 30 minutes. No talking. 5 minutes in, I felt it again. That pressure in my chest, the burning in my lungs. I raised my hand and whispered, I really need to go to the nurse. She didn't even look at me. She just said, loud enough for everyone to hear, sit down. You're always trying to escape work. My breathing got worse. I pulled out my inhaler and took a puff, but it barely helped. My hands started shaking. I stood up anyway and said, I can't breathe. That's when she snapped. She slammed her book on the desk and said, if you walk out now, you fail this test, and I will make sure the principal hears about your behavior. Everyone was staring at me. I felt dizzy. My ears were ringing. I could barely get any air in. Then it happened. I collapsed. I didn't fully pass out, but I dropped to my knees, gasping, like my lungs just stopped working. The room went silent for a second, and Mrs. Thompson just stood there. She didn't move. She didn't call for help. She didn't even look scared. My friend Jake jumped up and yelled, she can't breathe. Someone ran into the hallway screaming for the nurse. Only then did Mrs. Thompson finally react, not with panic, but with annoyance. This is exactly what I was talking about, she muttered. By the time the nurse arrived, I was barely conscious. They had to take me out in a wheelchair while the entire class watched. This time, though, my parents didn't let it slide. They demanded a meeting with the principal. And this time, they didn't come alone. They brought medical records, doctor's notes, emails that the school had ignored. And then, other students started coming forward. One girl said Mrs. Thompson ignored her panic attacks. Another said she was told to stop faking when she fainted in class. It turned out this wasn't just about me. It took weeks, but finally, the school suspended her while they investigated. And a month later, she was gone. No goodbye, no explanation, just gone. Sometimes I still think about that day, about how close I was to something really bad happening, all because one teacher didn't care. But at least now, she can't hurt anyone else.